in a master bedroom and we are renovating it at the moment. Guys, I'm finally doing my renovation little mini series. It's going to be over the course of months, potentially over like a year doing it. Decided to start in the master bedroom after a few questions were asked on my Instagram page. You seem to say more the consensus of master bedroom first. So we're gonna do the master bedroom and then the kids' bedroom. We literally got the keys the other day and we started to bring stuff across. I'm not gonna waste too much time. I'll give you a quick run through on what I'm gonna do. I think with this one here, I'm gonna do part 1 and part 2 of the master bedroom because I have a plan for this wardrobe and it's actually gonna be quite big and good if it actually turns out the way I'm hoping it does. So I'll take you off the tripod and give you a quick tour around. I got stuff on the floor. So today we're gonna do a bit of a clean out and then we're gonna tackle the wardrobe. I need to come up with a shelving system for the wardrobe and you'll see in a minute. So we started to bring a few things across. I need to clean all of this out, clear it all out. The curtains are gonna go, so I'm gonna pull all of those down. I've got custom made blinds coming for them. I did share on my Instagram page, I've actually been doing up these here, which are the original kind of fittings. It's hard to tell like with the sun, but this was like one here and then this one over here. They painted it white. So I brought this one back to life and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I've just got to get my brass off, finish brassing up some of this here. We do need to get this patched and replaced, so I'm not going to plug that back in at the moment. So that'll just happen over time, but yeah, curtains are going to go today and I'm going to tackle the wardrobe. I actually played with a bit of paint color the other day. It's dark, I know, but just work with me. I think it's going to turn out really nicely. Gold hardware on it. Bed frame, that'll be in part 2, I think. This is my king bed frame I bought ages ago off Marketplace for like $50. I'm gonna paint it black. It's gonna look really good. So I think what we'll do is I'll stop talking. I'll probably do some voiceovers so it's gonna be noisy and dusty in here. And we're gonna clean. We're gonna do some demo because I need to sort of get this fixed and up and running. And voiceovers will come. I'm going to go to IKEA in the next couple of days and we're going to get these cupboards a bit more user-friendly, smaller than what we have, even smaller than what we had, but they've got this massive storage up the top, so it's a different kind of system we're going to use. I'm just going to rip into it.
Of all the magic places in the world I've been to, this is where my heart is. Oh, you know it's true. No matter where I go, I'm coming home to you. Been walking down the street so many times, my feet know every brick and stone. Could wear a blindfold. No matter what I do, I'm coming home to you. And I don't know why, don't know why, don't know why I'm always feeling homesick.
Oh my goodness. Okay, so it's pouring with rain and I've decided I've done most of the, well, I've done the whole wardrobe demo. I actually need to pop out and buy like a broom to sweep some of the mess up, but I'm gonna go to IKEA. I'm so torn. Ready off. Whoops, there we go. I've got a ward that's gonna fit, but I'm gonna have a gap of about 4 centimeters either end, and I can put like a board up around it. I think it's gonna be my cheapest option, but also look really nice as well. The other one is like a wire system, and it means I have to do a lot more prep on like the walls, where this system, the other system I'm thinking of doing is literally a wardrobe that I like push in to the slot. So I think we'll just go to IKEA and we can shop and have a look. I've got a mask, I've got my purse, my husband said go for it. Let's go. Alright, I'm back. I went out to IKEA and got very overwhelmed, which is a bit unlike me. I'm just getting a breeze. Oh, it's so much better. It's been raining. I'm definitely needing some airflow. There we go. Yeah, so I popped out to IKEA, and the wardrobe I was going to end up getting, it didn't fit perfectly, and I knew that, but it was just getting more and more and more and more expensive to do exactly what I wanted. I'm like, no, this isn't, I might as well get them custom made, and we don't want to spend that kind of money. So I've gone back, I think it's called the Boaxel. I'm not too sure. I'll put something up here if I can find it on IKEA's website. It's a really simple system. Basically, you hang brackets on the wall and put the shelving in. I just wanted to triple check. You're gonna see me so much throughout this renovation is measuring, and measuring, because I'm not a pro at this. I just wanna measure and make sure, and measure and make sure, and measure and make sure. So I just wanted to re-measure across there, and then I can go online tonight and I can ask my husband, how many drawers do you want? How many shelving do you want? And the only thing I need to do, I don't think this is a support beam in any way at all. I think it's just like a pretty little feature part of a Queenslander. But to take that out is just, I just don't know if it's me worth my time and energy to take it out. So I've got a couple of options. One is take it out, which I don't really want to do. And option two, because the brackets kind of like hang on the wall, is leave that there, and then with some of the wood that I have taken out of here, I can add them to sections. When the poles go in, they're sort of like flush against something. So I just need to play around with that. I could take that out, but then I'm cutting into, like, I'm gonna have to get a saw and cut it off there, and it's gonna get a little bit messy. I ended up taking that inside one out there because this ended up being 1.10 or 1.12 m, and this one ended up being 1.10 m. So they were slightly different size. I think this one was slightly larger, but you couldn't tell by just looking at it. So what I've done instead, because I still want to be a little bit productive because my husband has the kids, so this is literally my free time. I am not loving this color paint I chose. It's coming up a bit different on camera. I'm not loving it. So I actually bought another one. This one's actually coming up a bit like purple gray. I bought another one which is a lot darker. So I'm gonna give that a go and see what color I'm gonna end up painting this whole thing. So yes, I need to sand it and patch holes, and then I'm gonna paint. Also gonna rip up that manky looking carpet and get rid of that. Underneath are floorboards. They're not polished, but we can do that as well.
Could wear a blindfold, no matter what I do, I'm coming home to you.
Okay, so I've just thrown up, it's one coat and it's really roughly done. The one on the left was the one I done yesterday, and it throws like a real purple blue color. The one on the right is the one I have just painted. I'll share the actual paint colors once I decide on which one I do. I think this one here on the right is going to be the goer though. I need to see what it's like when it dries though. I'm just going to do a clean up through here now. I obviously need to find some sort of a varnish to put down here, and some of these floorboards have got like little gaps in them, so I want to go get some wood filler to make sure that there's no draft coming through and more so no dust coming through. Underneath here will actually be another lounge room downstairs. There will be a roof going in, but I still want it to be sort of dust free and all sealed up, so I need to get that sorted. I'm gonna sand all of this and order the wardrobes tonight. I've taken down the curtain on that wall there. I've got that one there to take down. Actually, furnishing this room can be pretty easy. These walls here are perfectly fine. They're just white walls. I want to go through and take out like any hooks in the walls. This house is old. She is a little beauty and she is very, very old, and there are definitely defects in the walls like these kind of things here, but I really like it. I think it adds character to the home. And I even love that little brass doorknob. That gave me a lot of my inspiration to change a lot of the stuff in here, going to like a real matte gold kind of finish. I'm testing out some doorknobs that'll also be changed on the wardrobes here. So stay tuned, I'll probably come back tomorrow.
Yeah. Here's to the good days. Here's to the sorrows. If this is a mistake, I know about tomorrow. I don't wanna fight no more, cause I don't feel the need no more, no. Just wanna make it stop. Maybe it's something in the water, or maybe we just hit the end of the road. Right now it doesn't even matter. It's too late not to let it go. That's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. We had a good run, don't say we didn't. I was your first love, and you were my first one. Cheers to all the memories, the venom and the remedies, yeah. Promise I won't forget, yeah. Maybe it's something in the water, yeah. Or maybe we just hit the end of the road, yeah. Right now it doesn't even matter, yeah. It's too late not to let it go. And that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry.
Okay guys, our wardrobe is finally here. It has been over 2 weeks and we have literally been living with clothes on the floor in the master bedroom and these wonky shonky wardrobes we quickly had to grab from Kmart just to hang something up. I will donate them maybe to like one of the flood relief charities that are trying to help people that lost everything, so we will make sure they go to a good home. But we're building the wardrobe today. Now I've already built the kids ones because, as you guys know, we're doing all things back to front because the way we moved in was all back to front. The angle in here is going to be terrible because I've got the bed and everything is on the bed. This is the Braxel IKEA system, and this is probably the most universal ideal thing I could find where I didn't have to like change the wardrobe. Like I'm putting a wardrobe inside of a wardrobe. I'll try and bring you up a bit. I'll try and bring you guys up a bit closer so you can see a bit better. So this is the wardrobe here. This is the one that I painted. We still need to do some touch-ups just from like some reno things going on there, but like it's a wardrobe and I wanted shelving inside the wardrobe, so this Braxel system was perfect. It doesn't fit like spot on for the fact that you can see down the bottom, that's how far out the shelf will sit, and it'll actually be the same on the other side. But there are so many benefits to that as well. It means that I can put hooks here for my handbags. My husband can hang his belts and his ties and that sort of thing. So it's a very multi-purpose. I think I'm down too low there, guys. So I can like hang hooks and stuff going up the side. Without the gap is, I can hang things and put hooks all the way up, which I have purchased and will hang at a later stage. It's actually a really easy system to put together. So you can buy this here, which is like a rod that you put across the back wall. So you put it onto the back, you make sure it's all level, and then literally you go through and you will hang, your shelving unit so it's all nice and even. I found with our wardrobes, because we do have a bar sticking out here, and this house is almost 100 years old, these kind of didn't work in my favor just for a few reasons, and I found it easier for me just to get a level and line it up. So I need to get these leveled, hung, and the right positions for when I hang the shelving on it. So I'm kind of gonna just play this and hopefully it makes sense. Once you've got these, everything just sort of sits into place. You would have seen the previous video with my daughter's wardrobe. It is the easiest system, and then you can literally change the shelving, the drawers, everything around to suit your needs. So I actually think I got a great deal with this unit here. I was really hesitant, I'm gonna lower you down. I was really hesitant to get this one. I wanted like a really pretty, fully closed in. I think it was the PAX range I really wanted, which was a lot more expensive. But I think it would have just been an absolute nightmare to try and build and make work, and none of these walls are quite even because I'm building inside of a wardrobe. If it was a wardrobe we were putting in, it would have been great, but we're not. So I'm going to get these hung and hopefully transform this wardrobe. I have 35 minutes before I need to get my son, but I'm planning to get this finished by this evening to get all our clothes.
Cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does, so baby bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here tonight before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. We gave it up, we had its time to say bye baby bye. I'll be, you'll be, yeah we'll be fine. So let's call it a night, and that's why I wish you the best and say goodbye. You start to get dressed and then we cry, cause we both know it's gonna hurt, but not as much as this does. So baby bye. It's for the best and you know why. You gotta leave me here right now before we make this even worse. It's gonna hurt even more than this does. Ooh,
A new place, a new home for a while. Let me feel alive. Nothing to hold me back. Take my time, just enjoy the ride. A nomad passing by. Life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can find myself. Oh, I feel so alive. As I reach out to the sky. I found my way, I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way, found my way, my way. Cause I found my way, my way, my way, found my way, my way. I found my way, I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way, I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way. Cause I found my way.
I made this order on eBay months and months and months ago, and they've arrived. I've had them sitting in a very safe place. These are actually the door handles for the wardrobe. I will leave whatever information I can leave below for you. They were not overly cheap, but door handles in general are actually quite expensive in my opinion. So I thought I'd get something with a bit of a feature on it because the wall, or the wardrobe doors are quite plain. So I've got those ones there, a nice sort of a gold look to them. And then the little doors up the top of the wardrobe, I'm just going to have plain gold knobs, which I've also put on our bedside drawers here just to help tie things in. I'm actually thinking on our wardrobe doors, because nothing had mirrors in this house and we cannot survive with no mirrors, of getting black mirrors, like black framed mirrors. You would have seen that I used black hinges to put against the doors in this bedroom here, or the others I did repurpose and paint a bronze color, but here I just thought I'd do something a bit different because my aircon's on, it's blowing everything away, because I do have these gold hinges going up, these gold handles going on. I can't open this one up for some reason. When all fails, you use your teeth. So I'm going to attempt to get these screwed in because I actually want them, gee, they wrap them really well. I actually want them to kind of have a finish looking like that facing each other. So wish me luck. But first things first, you can see we had to take all this downstairs and sitting in storage. They actually got quite badly marked and stuck together. They weren't properly dry. So I need to finish off painting it, but not with that, with the actual white paint. And then I'll put the rest of the doors up and then the gold hardware, and hopefully it turns out really good. So the next thing I want to do is hang these lamps I got off of Amazon. I actually saw this idea from a guy called Lone Fox. He's a Canadian, kind of like a budget friendly renovator for renters or for home buyers or people who are just wanting a cheaper way to do some renovations. So these are just wall sconces, I think they're called. A nice matte black, which is what the bed frame is going to be. We have hardwood walls and we can't do internal wiring through them, and I didn't want wires hanging down on our wall. And I wanted to get, it's all white, you probably can't see, but that's the bed frame, that's the chest of drawers there, they're gonna sit there. And I wanted this wall sconce to sort of sit around about here. It's hard to tell because I'm so up close. So what he ended up doing is he got the wall sconces, and then it's a bit of a schmozzles in here. I need to get better at cleaning. But these here, they're battery operated, or with a remote, come with a little sticker. And what he ended up doing with these is sticking them inside the lamp. So these are technically hardwired. Well, not technically, they are a hardwired lamp. But the cost to do that, which we could do, but you know, we're not. So the cost to hardwire that into damaging our walls, I didn't want to do. But these here, this, where are we? Just goes inside. I need to put batteries in this, but you'll see it at night time. Oops. sits inside here and pretends it's the light bulb, but it's an LED little night light, like so, against the wall. Where are we? My camera's broken, guys, and it keeps doing things back to front, like against the wall, and I have a light built in. So I want to get that hung on the wall, just one for now, so I can have a bit of a look and a bit of a see, but I reckon that is going to turn out so good.
'Cause I found my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. 'Cause I found my way, my way, my way.
You can't see it because everything's white at the moment, but trust me, it'll look good.
In the dark against it all, but made it through the day 'cause I found my way.
I'm controlling that with the remote. I actually think this would be a very renter-friendly option. You could always get some 3M stickers and sort of stick the actual lamp base to your wall. And then again, because it is that straight? Oh, it's a bit crooked. Because this here, perfect, is just a battery operated one, you can, I can't wait to night time to turn that on and see how it looks. So I'm really happy with that. So I'm gonna do the other side now, which I won't show you until the end of the room. Don't mind the noise in the background, but are you ready to see what is, and I've learned along the way, nothing will ever be perfect, but probably about 95 of our bedroom is finally complete. Here it is.
When we were young, running from all things at once, without thinking twice. And I knew it would catch up, and that we would be the ones left behind. The stories I've been told, they never seem to leave my mind. On this road that I am on, I gotta stay here for some time.
Our master bedroom complete. I will leave all the details below like I did for our other bedroom makeover, which was this one here, and where I got everything, how I sourced everything, whether it was through Marketplace and how I upcycled and the products I used. These were even upcycled. I got those off Marketplace really cheap. You saw this little hack I used on the video today. These blinds here, we've still got one more to hang up through here, but these are also the blinds from Blinds Online, and they give a really, really good block out because the sun comes up here in the morning and she does get super, super bright. Linen kept it really white, fresh, clean. We haven't finished painting this room, believe it or not. The back wall's been completely painted, but I mean, we do need to go through, and I don't know if you can tell, but we do need to go through and paint. You can see this area here. I've gone and done all the VJs, but we need to paint. So this is a nice crisper white, given that we had to replace our whole entire ceiling. There are new fans that got put in. We had the air conditioner installed. I haven't finished the wardrobe. It needs to get all the trimming done. We just gave up when the ceiling had to get installed, well, ripped out and reinstalled. And there are chip marks, because like I said before in the video, we had to store these and they weren't completely dry. So I have 2 more to put up. I'm just waiting for the black hinges to come through from Bunnings. And then I've got some really nice black matte framed mirrors that are finally back in stock at IKEA. So I'm going to get one put on each of those doors there. I was going to put them inside the wardrobe, but I think it just made it too hard. And again, I have to paint the inside of these doors. It just made it too hard having to have the door open, and the walkway becomes quite narrow, and I thought it would actually help make the room bigger, like the kids' bedrooms, although they're quite large. By having the mirrors there, it would make it look a bit bigger. So I was a little bit hesitant to go this kind of colouring, but I'm actually really happy I did. I went a little bit more bold with it. Then I kept everything else quite simple. This is from Adair's. I got this ages and ages ago, and this is actually where I got the colour idea from. For the wardrobe, I wanted to get kind of like a grey kind of colour, and believe it or not, this actually throws a little bit of that blue I was talking about, so it actually tied in really well here. Again, I've tried to make everything in this room very practical, so I've got somewhere I can hang my bag and my hat. Inside the wardrobes, again, I really maximize that space down the side, so we put some extra little hooks in there to hang up. For me, it's like my dressing gown and that kind of thing, and on my husband's side, he's hanging like belts and that kind of stuff. That's the extra units up here, extra doors up here that we have to get hung. Really happy with the shelving unit from IKEA. Like really impressed with it. Changed the layout around a little bit to suit husband's needs and my needs. A really great budget friendly option if you're wanting to upgrade or change your wardrobes around a little bit. Really liked this rug. I don't love vacuuming it. It's a really textured, it's a really nice rug. It's a very textured rug, but it's not like a stiff rug. So when I do vacuum it, it is a little bit challenging to vacuum with all these sort of knobbles and bumps through it, but it's a really nice natural looking rug, which is exactly what I wanted for in here. It ties in with the bed throw, and it just helps lift the bedroom, and it's not necessarily a pattern or a color, it's just very neutral. So if I wanted to change the quilt to, I don't know, a color of some sort, this would here remain quite neutral with it. And then the same with the kids' bedrooms as well. I tried to be very strategic with the rug choices that we picked, but I'm really happy. Probably my most favorite thing in the bedroom is actually the bed frame. I was shocked at how good this actually came up, and it cost me under $100. I was very savvy when I went onto Marketplace. Some of these items here I have shopped for a very long time, and I have learned throughout renovating and styling, there is no rush to have to do anything. I bought those bedroom drawers, here comes the dog. I bought those bedroom drawer, like the side tables, ages ago, over a year ago, and I just thought they're going to work really well. We were always planning to get an older style Queenslander home. I saw one of these bed frames on Pinterest, and then I saw one at a store, and they were hundreds of dollars. Good quality bed frames. This is a really good sturdy quality bed frame. It's got great supports underneath, and it's a very sturdy steel cast bed frame, but it was a cream. These were like a really brassy gold kind of finishing, and I just wanted to modernize but kind of just have the feel of the room, a bit more of that. Again, our home is in the 1940s, that kind of feel to it. So I'm really happy with it. This is not a really big room. Yes, this is a king bed. The drawers are hard against the wall. There is not a big gap either side. I wanted to try and lift the eye up, hence why I went with those kind of lamps, making people look up more than around, and that is why I also decided to paint the wardrobes not black, like it's a really nice grey. I'll leave all the details below of the colours that I actually ended up with, but it makes you look up. And because these are really high ceilings, I don't know if you can tell on camera or not, or if it's deceiving or not, but they're really high, so I want to keep it quite neutral and then have your eye drawn up to different things in the room. I don't have any wall art hanging in here. I don't think I want anything hanging in here. I think the windows actually in this room give a really nice story. We are still, again, it's a work in progress. I still have things to do in here. We want to sand the floors and do some patching with them. We want to get these fixed here. The previous whoever just painted them white. We're starting to fix them up back to that nice brass kind of a look with them. So there's plenty of work. Not plenty of work. There's a little bit of work we've got left to do, and I will do videos with you where I just potter. Don't mind me, it is so hot and sweaty and I'm wanting to get the end of this done and up for you guys. I'm gonna do videos where I just like a potter day, one of my maintenance days when it's a house maintenance day. So you might go fix the windows or hang the rest of the doors, finish off my daughter's ones as well, so stay tuned for those. But this, I'm very impressed at how much I cost. I'm gonna put a photo on my Instagram page of the inspiration I got. When I saw a photo, I was like, oh, I really like that. And I want you to see how this room turned out and the price that it cost. Now, it will be so easy for me to run out to the shops and buy a bed frame, buy a quilt cover, grab some paint, grab a rug. I was extremely strategic and savvy when I'm doing all of these bedrooms, to be honest. I got the actual rug. It's just like a white linen. It's a really nice white linen super king. This is a super king quilt. I got it from Target, but Target had a 20% off sale, and then I used my Flybuys points, so I think it cost me like $10. So I'm gonna list what I can below so you can see what things cost, but I may have not paid that. Again, I got those bedside drawers dirt cheap off Marketplace, bed frame off Marketplace. I bought door handles on eBay that took forever to arrive, but I wasn't in a rush, so I actually got them cheaper because I didn't mind paying for like the extremely slow shipping on them. And then it's just a few little tweaks here and there. I haven't got a lot of clutter. As you can see, I don't know if you're a cushion person or not, I've actually decided not to have throw pillows on our bed. The bed pillows that we sleep with are actually behind our bed head, and these are actually king pillows I bought off eBay ages ago, and they are kind of more for look, but I just thought it was more of a crisper look because they're a longer pillow. Our one sits behind. I thought that was just a nicer look compared to having pillows sort of piled across the front, but if that's you, that's totally fine. I do want to style these a bit better. We've each got our phone chargers sitting there. Mine does my watch, my phone, and my earpods. But I do want to finish these off just a little bit more with some things. But overall, I am so happy with what I've got. I've got plenty of walls to continue to paint. But if you do have any questions and I haven't listed it below, please let me know. I'll do my best to get back to you. Again, the rug. I forgot about the rug. I think this was from Temple and Webster, and they had a 40% off sale. And I think it was my birthday. They gave me like a $20 coupon or something, or free delivery. It was something really unusual, and I was like, oh, I love this rug. Now, I didn't buy the rug until I knew the house we were in and I had the right size for the room, and I literally got the perfect size for the room. But that is it. I hope you enjoyed the making of this video. I hope it's given you some ideas that you can do some budget-friendly things and you can still come off with a really nice looking bedroom. I love my bedroom to feel relaxing. And to me, this is crisp, clean, and I hop into bed and it has a really nice feel to it. So I hope you enjoyed. It was a long video, but I wanted to try and put it all into one for you. Any questions, let me know. But that is the end of the master bedroom.